Your voice, your station.
So, you want to hear school students talk about their travel experiences, learnings, escapades, episodes, knowledge, incidents from all the corners of the globe? Terra Talk, platform from where young voices reach out to the world. Brought to you by Terra Adventures.
Hello everyone and welcome to Terra Talk. I'm Ryan, and on this episode of Terra Talk, we're excited to share our amazing journey to Kodaikanal. We are a team from TI School Chennai, and we recently had the opportunity to be a part of an educational expedition organized by EdTerra. This trip was not just about visiting new places, it was about exploring nature, learning about the history and science behind these locations, and creating memories together as a team. Joining me today are my teammates.
Hi, I'm Satvika.
Hey, I'm Marvin.
Hello, this is Subhashri.
Hi, this is Jordan Ratman.
We'll be sharing our experiences, some interesting facts, and a few funny moments from our Kodaikanal journey. So sit back and join us on this episode of Terra Talk as we take you through our adventure. Let's get started.
Terra Talk, platform from where young voices reach out to the world.
Let's begin with Satvika.
Thank you for asking, Ryan. For me, what stood out most in Coker's walk was how peaceful the whole walk was, even when it was rainy. The souvenirs I bought there were really memorable. The walk was built by Lieutenant Coker in 1872. It is about 1 kilometer long with panoramic views, with even some parts of Madurai being visible. Real soon after, we visited Bryant Park, with over 325 species of plants and flowers, which even has a eucalyptus tree which is about 175 years old. It was built by H.D. Bryant in 1908 with over 20 acres of land and managed by Tamil Nadu Horticulture Department. And the fact that I brought my camera, it was really a hard choice to take photos because the views were too scenic.
That's true. The number of pictures we took could probably create a whole new travel album. Next, we have Marvin. Kodaikanal Lake was one of the main attractions we visited. How was your experience?
Kodaikanal Lake was honestly one of my favorite places. It is a beautiful, star-shaped, man-made lake surrounded by greenery and hills, which give very peaceful atmosphere. One of the best parts was cycling around the lake. Although it was fun, we had a small adventure when some of us lost our way and got separated from our friends. Thankfully, the local people and nearby merchants were very kind and helped us to find our way back. That experience showed us how welcoming and helpful the people of Kodaikanal are. Apart from the view, the lake is also one of the best places for shopping. We explored local shops where we found handmade chocolates, souvenirs, handicraft and other local products.
So Kodaikanal Lake gave you a sightseeing, cycling, shopping and even a little adventure. Jordan, you explored Guna Cave and the Solar Observatory. Tell us about those places. I think that trek gave us everything. A biology lesson, a fitness challenge, wildlife encounters, and a lesson about expensive refreshments. This Kodaikanal trip was much more than just visiting tourist places. It was about learning from nature, experiencing new things, working together as a team, and making memories that we'll always remember.
Guna Cave was definitely one of the most fascinating places we visited. The tall pine trees and mysterious surroundings gave it a completely different feeling. The place is also known as Devil's Kitchen because of its deep and dramatic rock formations. The cave became even more famous after the movie Manjumal Boys, which was based on a real incident connected to Guna Cave. The movie brought a lot of attention to the location and made many people curious about its history. Although visitors cannot enter the deeper parts of the cave due to safety reasons, the view and atmosphere around the area was unforgettable. After that, we visited the Solar Observatory, which was a completely different experience. It is one of India's oldest solar observatories, where scientists study the sun and its activities. It was amazing to see that Kodaikanal is not only famous for its beauty, but also for its contribution to science.
So Kodaikanal gave us both history and science in the same trip. We went from exploring Devil's Kitchen to learning about the sun. Finally, Subhashri, you experienced the most adventurous part of our trip, the trek to Dolphin's Nose. How was it?
The trek to Dolphin's Nose was definitely unforgettable. The trail had steep paths, rocky sections, and a lot of walking, but it was completely worth it. What made it even more special was the learning experience. Our bio students got the opportunity to to observe nature closely and collect information about different species of flowers and plants. It felt like a real-life biology lesson outside the classroom. Of course, the trek also came with some surprises. We had some wild company along the way, including monkeys, and some of us even had encounters with leeches, which made the adventure even more exciting. And we also learned another important trekking lesson. Refreshments in the middle of nowhere can be expensive. We became victims of overpriced snacks and drinks, but after all that walking, they still felt like a reward. Finally, reaching Dolphin's nose was the best part. The breathtaking view of the valleys, mountains, and greenery made us all forget about the tiredness. The viewpoint gets its name because the rock formation looks like the nose of a dolphin.
And thanks to everyone listening to this episode of Terra Talk. We hope you enjoyed our journey and that it inspires you to explore Kodaikanal someday. Until next time, this is Ryan and the team signing off from Terra Talk episode. Thank you.
Like what you're listening? Stay tuned for a new podcast on classroomworld.com.
Terra Talk, the #1 station.